What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the spring season of Forza Horizon 4. So we're riding around in our Lexus RCF that we unlocked in the last video. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go check that out. But today we're going to be jumping back into another one of the seasonal championships. And the one we're doing today, we're going to go into the Grand Tours seasonal road event. You can see here our car restrictions are A-Class 800 and we have to use GT cars. So I've set up 3 cars. We're gonna go ahead and jump to the event and get it started up, and I'll show you our first car whenever we get into the race.
You ready for a great championship this spring? What am I saying? You wouldn't have signed up if you weren't.
So we got 2 sprint races and a circuit race. So showing it a little early, first car we're going to use is the Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione. Alright, and the first event is the Waterhead Sprint. Each of the cars that I use will have a tune thrown on it, and I will post those share codes for the tunes on the screen at the beginning of the race. They'll also be down below in the description. In the description there's also a link to a Discord server. The tunes will also be posted in the Discord server, as they are each week with all of the events that we do on the channel. So definitely go check that link out below. If you're impatient like I am and you want to see what tunes and cars I use before the YouTube video actually gets posted, I try to get the tune share codes and the cars posted in that Discord server after I complete the event. So if a video doesn't go up until Saturday, but I do the actual recording on Thursday or Friday, then I try to post the cars and the shared codes for the tunes whenever I complete that event. So you may get them a day or 2 earlier. So definitely go check that out if you want to do that. But this Alfa Romeo is absolutely killing it right now. So pretty good tune here. Pretty good car. If you're new to the channel, my name's Brandon and this is Bomb Gaming. Basically what I do every week when the week resets or the season resets in Forza is I go through and make videos on every single one of these seasonal events. And for these seasonal championships, I go through each one, and in each of the 3 races for the championships I use a different car. So we just got completed with the first event there. That tune worked out really well. So we'll go ahead and move on to our second event and jump into our next car. All right, so the second event will be the Greendale circuit, something like that. We're jumping into the 2012 Jaguar XKR-S. And so the share code for the tune that we're using on this will be up on the screen. So we'll see how this does. The Alfa Romeo was really good. Probably because it's such a light car as it is. Hopefully we can catch up and not have any issues with this. So this is the only circuit race in this championship. Something that I should note is you guys, when you go and do this championship or any of these championships, you do not have to use 3 vehicles. You only have to use 1. So I use 3 just for the sense of creating more content and also trying to show other available options other than me just driving around in 1 car for the 3 races of the event. I want to make sure that everybody has, a car that might be in their garage. So I try to use 3 cars because not everybody might have this Jaguar per se. So I want to make sure that, it's... I want to make sure that, we are creating content that's valuable. And so I think the most valuable way to do that is just to, use 3 different cars. Of course, in one of the events that we'll do next, there's only 1 car that you can use. So what I might do there is swap out tunes for the 3 different races. because it's very specific that you need a specific Ferrari. So I might swap out through 3 different tunes on the Ferrari. That way you at least get, you know, 3 different options there, and I can give you my opinion on the best tune to use. So, but this Jaguar, it's handling it really, really good. You know, if you've got it, it's not a bad car to use. I think it was the cheapest to upgrade, honestly, out of the 3 cars that we're using today. I could be mistaken on that. I'm definitely mistaken on that because I had already had it upgraded a little bit. So, it's definitely usable, is what I should say. Not the best. I like the Alfa Romeo 8C that we used in the last race better so far. But we'll go ahead and jump towards the end of the race, just because, you know, no sense in making you watch me go around the other half of this track since we're so far ahead anyway. All right, and there we go. Across the line. So we got first place there. Jaguar wasn't bad. It's definitely a contender, I would say. But we got 20 more points. We're at 40 points on the championship, and we're moving right into our 3rd and final race. And here we go. We're into the Lakehurst Forest Sprint. We're in the 2013 BMW M6 Coupe, or Coupe, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And the share code for this tune will be up on the screen if you want to check it out. You can already tell it's got a little bit of understeer. I think this BMW might be the heaviest car that we've used so far. But it's not bad. Okay. So this is the non-Forza Edition M6 Coupe. So just keep that in mind as we go forward. But let's see if we can't reel in. I think it's a Bentley, not a BMW, up in front of us. Let's see if we can't reel him in. I was gonna use one of the Continental GTs, but they were the heaviest GT car that we've got. So I decided against that because I'm more of a light car person. I like lighter cars. And the 2 Bentleys were pretty close to the A-Class class limit stock, or at least how I have them in my garage. So kind of went away from them, but they could be viable options. If you guys do come across any cars and tunes that are good for these events, definitely leave them down in the comments below. Also, go check out that Discord server I mentioned earlier, and go put them in that Discord server. There is a channel on that server specific to weekly festival playlist tunes and cars. And, you know, I don't want to be the only person posting in it, so definitely go put in whatever vehicles you use if they worked out well for you. And, you know, just share the knowledge and just try to build a community around the game. So we're about halfway through this race. This BMW is honestly doing fine. It's got a little bit of understeer, but it's probably just because it's heavy and it's hard to turn, quite honestly. But it's doing great. I think out of all the cars I've used on this, or the 3 cars that I've used on this championship, I would probably go with the Alfa Romeo if you've got it. If not, the other 2 cars are very viable options. Obviously, they're fast enough with the tunes that you throw on them, or that I've thrown on them, so they work out well. I think I would just prefer to drive the Alfa, in my opinion. So everybody has a different kind of play style or driving style or preferences. So you know, mine is just I like lighter cars, and the Alfa fits that for me. So about 3/4 of the way through the race, though, there's a drivatard kind of. I guess they're all back there. I should probably pay attention to the road, but none of these cars had any issues. There are some times where I pick out a tune where it struggles, sorta, with the drivatars, but if you're racing against especially highly skilled drivatars and nothing above that, any of the tunes that you use or download from the tune creator, tune share, or whatever it is, that are specific for the events, unless they were just completely botched by the creator, they should be fine. Any of the tunes that I share on here, unless I specify otherwise, just to absolutely not use them, will work. Because most of the time they're made specific for that event. So there we go. Across the line, got 60 points in total, and that's going to get the Grand Tourers complete. We're going to get 3 stars there because we placed first against the highly skilled Drivatars. And that'll unlock our Ferrari F12tdf. And there we go. We got the V12 Ferrari just repping and ripping down this back highway in the UK. So I hope you guys did enjoy or found the video helpful. If you did, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely get subscribed for future Forza Horizon 4 content. And definitely go check out that Discord server that is down below in the description. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.